Question 16, we have x minus 1 is greater than 3. Now the purpose of this is to leave x by itself. So make x a subject. So I'm going to move negative 1 over to the other side. So we have plus 1, like that. So 3 plus 1 is 4, and that is it. You don't have to do anything else, nothing special, nothing different with the equations. Same for the inequalities. You just move it over and make it 4. So x is greater than 4 is the answer. Now x plus 2 is greater than negative 3. Again, move the 2 over to the other side by subtracting 2, and that will make negative 5. So x is greater than negative 5 is the answer. Guys, some people do have a tendency to change the inequality to an equal to sign. So, I don't know, that might be like a little mistake they have, but make sure you always keep the right inequality sign. Don't change it to an equal sign all of a sudden. That's what people do by mistake, so just remember with that. Now 18, 2x is greater than 10. Now I don't want 2x, I just want x. So what do? We divide. So divide by 2 and get 5, so x is just greater than 5. 19, 3x is greater than negative 6. I don't want the 3 there, so divide by 3, so x is greater than negative 2. And 20, remember what I said, guys, trying to gather the constants together first. So I'm going to move the 1 over to the other side by subtracting it, which makes 6, and then divide by 2. So x is greater than 3. Okay? 21, do the same thing. Move the 3 over to the other side first. So I subtract 3 from negative 9, which makes negative 12. And then you divide by 4, so you get negative 3. So x is greater than negative 3 is the answer. Very, very simple, isn't it? Just need a little bit of practice. 22, gather your like terms. So I would recommend you to move all your x's onto the left and all your constant numbers over to the right. So I have x over to the left, which makes negative x, and 3 over to the right, which makes negative 3. And just simplify it. So 2x minus x is x, and negative 6 minus 3 is negative 9. So x is greater than negative 9 is the solution. Now 23, gather your like terms. So move all the x's onto your left and all the constants onto your right. Now 5x minus 3x is 2x, and negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Okay, so if you divide both sides by 2, you simply get 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. So x is greater than 0. That's the answer. 24. Okay, we've got some grouping symbols, we've got some brackets, but what do we do when we have brackets? Expand it all out and get rid of them. So I'm going to go expand it. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. 2x. 2 times 2 is 4. Just that's all we need to do. And then gather your like terms. So move the 2x over to the other side and move the negative 3 over to the right hand side. 3x minus 2x is x. 4 plus 4 plus 3 is 11. So x is greater than 11 is the final answer. We've got grouping symbols. Get rid of them by expanding. So I've got 2x minus 10. And then gather your like terms. So move x's onto your left and numbers onto your right. So 3x minus 2x is x. Negative 10 minus 1 is negative 11. So x is greater than negative 11 is the answer. And 26, we're going to expand it all out first. Expand out, negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Don't forget to switch the sign to positive. And here, negative 3x, and negative 3 times positive 4 is negative 12. Now gather your like terms. So I'm going to move the 3x over to here, so make it positive 3x, and move the 4 over by subtracting. Negative 2x plus 3x is positive x, and negative 12 minus 4 is negative 16. So x is greater than negative 16. Exactly same as what we did for the equations, isn't it? But just to make sure you keep that inequality sign. Okay, and that concludes this part.